News Today. North Korea is helping Syria to produce chemical weapons. Shock report claims North Korea is helping Syria to produce chemical weapons. Shock report claims by Siren McGrath North Korea Kim Jong-un is supplying Syrian President Bashar al-Assad with the material needed to produce the chemical weapons he is using on his own people, a leaked United Nations report claimed. UN investigators believe acid-resistant tiles, valves and thermometers have all been shipped from North Korea. Missile technicians have also been working chemical weapons and missile facilities included Syria. The report, written by a panel of experts assessing North Korea compliance with UN sanctions, concluded. The 200-page report highlights the potential risk posed by any trade between Syria and North Korea, which could enable Syria to maintain its chemical weapons while also providing Pyongyang with the money it needs to continue its nuclear and missile programs. Chemical weapons components were part of at least 40 unreported shipments by North Korea to Syria between 2012 and 2017 of prohibited ballistic missile parts and materials which could be used for both military and civilian purposes, according to the report, which has not been publicly released. Neither the authors of the document, nor members of the United Nations Security Council who have seen it were prepared to comment, and it remains unclear when the report will be released, if at all. When pressed on the subject, UN spokesman Street-Hein Dujarric said, "I don't know about its publication date, if any. I think the overarching message is that all member states have a duty and responsibility to abide by the sanctions that are in place." William Newcomb, chairman of the United Nations panel of experts on North Korea from 2011 to 2014, said the report was an important breakthrough. He added, "We knew stuff was going on. We really wanted to up the game on chemical weapons programs, and we just weren't able to get what we needed to do so." The report includes copies of contracts between North Korean and Syrian companies plus bills of lading indicating the types of materials shipped. Much of the information was provided by unidentified United Nations member states. The international community will be concerned by the findings because, if true, they seem to highlight serious failures in terms of isolating both nations, given that the shipments would have gone undetected despite the fact that both are the subject of stringent sanctions. The report further suggests that the North Korean government has made use of a complex web of shell companies and sympathetic foreign nationals to access international financing. It concludes the sanctions are not yet matched by the requisite political will, international coordination, prioritization and resource allocation necessary to drive effective implementation. Amnesty International reacted to the leaked report by calling on the UN to publish it in full. Lynn Malouf, the organization director of research for the Middle East, said, "Supplying any state with the means to produce these horrific weapons is utterly deplorable. But to help the Syrian government, which has repeatedly used chemical weapons against civilians, replenish its supplies would be a particularly egregious betrayal of humanity." If the report is accurate, it would represent an ominous marker of how far the crimes and violations committed by the Syrian government have eroded respect for long-established prohibitions. The use of chemical weapons has long been reviled by the international community and they are prohibited for very good reasons. We fear their repeated use in Syria could have terrible implications that extend well beyond this conflict. North Korea and Syria have a history of cooperation going back decades. During the Arab-Israeli conflicts of the 1960s and 1970s, North Korean pilots undertook missions with the Syrian Air Force, while their technicians helped build a nuclear power plant capable of producing plutonium, which was destroyed by Israel in 2007. Earlier this month, Reuters reported that North Korea earned almost $44 million, $200 million from banned commodity exports in 2017. So, what you think about this news? Please share this news to your social contacts and comment in below comments section. And don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon button next to subscribe button to get daily latest news alert. Thanks for watching this video. Please keep your support always.